Bartenders of Reddit, what's the strangest thing a customer has confessed to after a few drinks? This happened back when I was bartending at a quiet little place in Ontario. It was mostly regulars, plus the occasional traveler from the nearby highway motel. I'd worked the bar long enough to hear all sorts of weird confessions, cheating, gambling, tax stuff, but nothing like this one. It was a Thursday night, pretty slow, and this guy walks in around 9. Mid-40s, clean cut, dressed like he'd just come from an office job. He orders a scotch neat, then another, then a third. He wasn't drunk, just loosened up. The kind of guy who talks a little more after each sip. About halfway through his third drink, he looks around the room and says real casual, "You ever feel like just walking away from your whole life?" I shrugged. I think everyone has at some point. He smiled at that and said, "Yeah, well, I did it." I figured he meant something like quitting his job or leaving his marriage. He said, "Nah, I mean I faked my own death." He told me that 3 years prior, he'd gone out on a solo camping trip up near Lake Superior. Left his car parked, walked about 2 miles off trail, left some gear scattered and just disappeared. Let people think he fell in or got mauled. The news picked it up, he said. Small town guy, tragic accident, no body. He said he hiked another 10 miles to where he'd stashed a bike, pedaled to a car he'd bought with a fake name, and drove across the country. Changed his look, his name, everything. Got work under the table for a bit, then slowly got back into legit jobs under the new ID. I stared at him like he was messing with me. But he wasn't smiling. "I didn't do anything criminal," he said. "I didn't know money, wasn't running from the law. I just hated my life. And nobody missed me enough to look that hard." Then he paid his tab, left a $20 tip and walked out. Never saw him again. For a week I checked the local news thinking maybe I'd hear about a guy found alive after faking his death. Nothing. To this day I don't know if it was true or not. But the way he said it calm, like he'd rehearsed it 100 times, made me believe it.